Hi, my name is Paul Seuss, and I would like to welcome you to the ZEISS Academy for Metrology. One of the new features of ZEISS CALYPSO 2017 is an editor that enables you to create your own report header variables. In this tutorial, we would like to introduce the editor to create report header variables. When using PyWeb Reporting or Reporting Plus, or the classic ZEISS CALYPSO reports, this allows you to freely create additional report header variables for input or selection. After watching this tutorial, you will be able to create the required report header variables. After installing ZEISS CALYPSO 2017, the multiple report is set as the standard in the new measurement plans with the PyWeb Reporting report element and the standard report. As you can see in the selection of the report header parameters, several new variables have also been implemented as standards in ZEISS CALYPSO 2017. These include the drawing index, line, and the name of the machine used for production. When Bubble Help is enabled, you can also see if the variable is related to the measurement, for example the clamp number. You can also tell if it's tied to the workpiece, for example the part name. This is important when using the variables in PyWeb Reporting and the filter search in Reporting. Variables designated with property cannot be used in the filter search in PyWeb Reporting. To create your own variables, open the editor for user-defined report header variables via Resources and Result Presentation. You can see if there are any user-defined report header variables from previous ZEISS CALYPSO installations. If not, the editor is blank when you start. Right-click to create a new variable and assign a name. This is also done by right-clicking. In our example, we will create a variable for the change index of the CAD model. This name is the same name that will be subsequently shown in your report header. The internal name of the new variables, which always start with U underscore for user field, is the aspect or space holder for the actual value of the variables. Do not use any umlauts or special characters. Under Properties, users can decide in the new Change Index variables if information will be entered during CNC start or when editing the measurement plans under Resources, Report Header Parameters. This decision applies to the use of the classic ZEISS CALYPSO reports. When using PyWeb Reporting or Reporting Plus, this decision is irrelevant in this editor. The decision to enter information during CNC start or when editing the measurement plan is made later in the multiple report. The keyboard should be used to enter the change index. Upon request, a value can be assigned to the variables, which will be shown as the standard value at start. Now let us add another variable. In this example, the second variable is the SAP number. After naming the variables and issuing an internal name, users can once again define under the properties if information will be entered when editing the measurement plans or during CNC start. As already mentioned, this decision applies to the use of the classic ZEISS CALYPSO reports. Values from a list should be used for the SAP number variable. Additional input via keyboard is not desired. After enabling the list, you can right-click to add values to the list. The entered values are those that will be shown in ZEISS CALYPSO later. The entered names are written in the table files to use in CAQ systems or PyWeb. If the SAP number should be seen there, the name and value have the same designation. The information is then stored when the editor is closed. After the data is saved, the user fields file will be created or overwritten in the report templates folder, prot form. In the past, this file was edited to create additional report header variables. Different parameters can be optionally defined for the desired input of the variable values via keyboard. With alphanumeric data types, you can define the maximum length or specify if characters are unwanted at the beginning or end. With a data type as a floating point number, you can use certain maximum and minimum values. With integers, the lengths can be set in 1 to 2 or 4 bytes. The variable of the change index is defined as an alphanumeric value with a maximum length of 6 characters. If this length is exceeded, the user is informed. As already mentioned, when using PyWeb Reporting or Reporting Plus, users define in the multiple report under Select Report Header Parameters if the new report header variables will be entered in the measurement plan or during CNC start. Afterwards, you can edit the variables in the measurement plan or during CNC start. You can now start the run. Adding your own report header variables to PyWeb Reporting is done via name value pair. This also applies to all report header variables labeled with property. Because you may be used to looking for and filtering report header variables in PyWeb applications, the operator, supplier, or part number, for example, you can also continue doing this with your own report header variables. 10 variable positions are available for this. To do this, open the editor for user-defined report header variables again. Open the Mapping tab and assign the report header variable to the K variable via drag and drop. Save your changes by closing the editor. A measurement attribute is generated from the variables as a result of mapping. The measurement attributes are imported into PyWeb to the report header as variables of the measurement. Therefore, you can also use your own report header variables to search for reports in PyWeb. You should now be able to create your own report header variables. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.